doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Started by Trent. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Brown, that's good.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Inside, Westbrook. To the left wing. Cans it with nobody near him. He's got 5.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
To the middle. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Takes a 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Barrett passes to Olynyk. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
They get the rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Second personal foul.
And after a long time debating the replay rules, the NBA gave the Coaches Challenge a test run in the G League for a few years, and then the Summer League, and of course at the start of the 2019 season, it was implemented into the NBA.
And it was time. The reaction to the challenge rules in the G League was positive. The league wants to make every effort to get every call right, and this system works well without slowing the game down too much. 11 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Dick. Off the mark there with a 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors out in front, up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
The Raptors with a lead. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Barrett in at the 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
It's Barrett on the wing. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Barrett's got 7 points. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Into the lane. Outside for Levine. Launches a 3. They get it back. Over to the wing. For 3, Westbrook. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 9.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
Here's Dick. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago leading. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Now, how easy to rise and fire on the catch is it if you're DeMar DeRozan, such a pure, gifted scorer?
And Toronto calls time here, and the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And he's going for the lob! Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Toronto, third.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Olynyk. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Quickly is checked in for Toronto. Now here's Olynyk. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. The shot won't fall. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Down low. It's stolen by Olynyk. Brown with it. He's picked up by Levine. Brown, no good. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. Over quickly. And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Olynyk for 3. That one no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Defended by Brown. Rebounded by Trent. Toronto trailing. Pass to Brown. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
To the wing on the left. For 3, Westbrook. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, B.A. And over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards and absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
Off target from outside.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And the basket by Trent.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. No good on the shot.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Quickly, left side, from behind the arc. Second chance shot. That one is off. Nice D from Vucevic. Pass to Westbrook. Fires, top of the key, and Chicago again with a bucket.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Trent, the pass to Quickly. And the Raptors miss again. The Bulls have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And there's the lob.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Quickly, outside. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Billy Donovan, and Coach, you look at the team's execution defensively. Are you pleased with what you saw?
I thought we defended well. I think the problem was we fouled too much. You know, had some turnovers that we wish we would have had back. But overall, I think when we were settled in the half court, we defended well.
Coach hoping they can stay settled in the second half, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first half performance. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentages.
And that's a wrap.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Russell Westbrook out there with Nikola Vucevic. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Shot is good by Barrett.
Well, despite pretty good contests on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
Chicago leading. Inside, Westbrook. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Westbrook's got 15 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's Quickly. And it's Chicago with a board.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
On the wing, DeRozan. Hits the trifecta. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Quickly. Defense right on him. On the wing, Quickly. Wide open. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Guarded by Trent. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Trent on the wing. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
To the middle. Outside for Levine. Guarded by Trent. All right, a moment now to check out just how the rebounding has been divided up in this game between the front and back court for the Bulls.
Well, you always love to see that level of energy from your backcourt guys. Staying active and chasing down boards, always ready to contribute.
The Raptors making a switch here.